The present day guy, I believe, was just like go left from the entrance, I think the thingamabob was saying. So like this way for the dungeon? Maybe. Another random encounter. Because like I may as well fight him so that I can like get him at any time. I don't know if I'd actually put him into this party. Because I mean, if I'm not using Poppy, then I'm gonna need Ness to like be my healer, right? Right? Most likely. Yuno's butterflies are pretty darn OP. Like, maybe they're not still OP, but I would assume that they're still pretty OP. Probably. Look at that, a defender. I'll leave Lei Kugo in. Could always swap out, like, Poppy for Sundown. Oh, look at him! I know that he has like a lot of moves since we got them from all the other fighting people. But Lei also has a lot of moves, you know.
Hell yeah.
I think he has more ranged ones though. I don't know. Got transported to the Middle Ages and is in a jail cell. He just doesn't even care. He just still wants to be the strongest. What a guy. No one.
Huh. Where'd she come from? Let me ask.
Oh, interesting.
You here to pick a fight with me?
It's not like where do you come from or where they come from. They actually have like the thingamabob for the one specific case in which you might be playing a female character.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see who's the strongest. We'll see who's the strongest, I guess. Is it gotta be a 1v1 again? Yeah. His name is John Cena. So don't I have like a crazier range thing? Yeah, I have Kingfisher's Tantrum like this. Is the case, so I'll try this. I like that. Big smackaroo. But yeah, the theme is pretty jamming. Like, let's be real here. Gosh dang it. Like, I wish I had like an indicator that said whether I'd be able to pull it off on the spot or whether he would get to like move again. You know? I do kind of wish. Sure, let's try this. Serpent Strike. Like that. What you gonna do about it? Fleetfoot. What's that one again? Oh, you missed! What you gonna do? What you gonna do about it, huh? Yeah, let's try Starlight Strike. Let's give it a bit of a go. Bam. What you gonna do? Even gonna inflict any damage? Oh, you've come in close now. Try Wise Fox's Grace. Because I remember that one being pretty good, I think. No arm for you! No more arms! Arms are a privilege, not a right. You don't get them. Well, damage less. Okay. Well, yeah, I only showed you who's the strongest.
You're pretty good. Ah, should tell you my name. Call it a hunt.
His name is John
I'm
Cena.
guessing you don't belong here, same as me. How's about you and me look around together?
Of course not.
It's all good. I won't press. I'll just get back to my workout.
Now we can come here and like put him into the party at any point. That's really dumb that they don't just go into like reserves in the menu for you to swap out at any time. That's really, really dumb. But yeah, I like to have freaking Lei's martial arts stuff close up. There's we've got a few more ranged options with Yuno and like OP butterflies. Ness is like status ailments and healing. And then, I don't know, maybe Sundowner is the last one. Maybe. Freaking more bears. All the bears. I do, I was about to say, do I want to see some of Poppy's attacks though? I don't know. Yeah, now he's just gonna be forever working out in that cell. Poppy's gonna be chilling on the roof. He's gonna be forever working out in that cell. And Sponge Guy's just gonna be like sniffing flowers and trying to reproduce asexually at the bottom of the map until the end of time, maybe. I don't know. Like, that's so dumb that they don't go into reserves. So, okay.
Well, you've been following me. got something to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got questions too. Like where the hell this is, and what bastard brought us here. Folks call me the Kid. I'd wager you're just as lost as I am. Fancy looking for an exit together?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think this is what I'll do. Let's see here. This is probably a pretty balanced party then that can all grow. I'm sorry, Poppy. I do love you, but you can't, like, grow. So if I'm going around fighting a bunch of things, I may as well have it be, like, more worthwhile by being with, like, 4 characters that can actually grow. Did he just shoot Poppy? Which ally are you gonna say goodbye to? Selects the one in silence. The screen goes black and you just hear him shoot his pistol. Like, I assume that that's just like the little sound effect for like he's joined your party. But I just find that really amusing. That seems to imply that he just shoots whoever you say goodbye to. You know? Yeah, it probably is pretty OP. Just bring a gun here. But hey, I sure hope we didn't shoot Poppy. Which party member are you gonna put down to make room for the Sundowner Kid? My goodness gracious. Hey? Hi. Oh man. That should not have been that funny. Alright, so now we can commit to like the main objective. Look at them. Look at those 4. Sure. Let's try this as our party. We got the Poe Dragon Warrior Master, Lei Kugo. We have Ness here, Ness's weird older brother, that's here to help support us. We have the Master of Hentai, and we have a cowboy with a literal gun. That sounds pretty strong, right? That's probably good enough to take down the Dark Lord. Recruit SpongeGar again, just so Sundowner can shoot him. Yeah, that's the play, huh? Is he pointing his gun at it? Alright, well, we're back in the dungeon again. And, okay, it's just... I feel like that shooting an ally thing is the kind of thing that I'm just going to, like, randomly think of and just start chuckling again. Like that, like I just was. So... yeah, I'll just be doing this. Frying pan. Yeah, so I probably have, like, a bunch of accessories now. Physical defense. I don't really have anyone that's, like, super tanky, though, do I? Unicorn horn. I have pretty flower. Sure, I assume that he uses special attack then, right? Most likely. Lace ruff. Sure, this? I don't know. But yeah, hello, Waffle Lucario. Why not? Why wouldn't it be? Welcome on into the shenanigans. Alrighty, well. So do I want to actually do... oh no, this random encounter I do not want to do. Considering how, how difficult that boss was the one time with Orsted. With what's-his-face there. Hope things are going well today. Welcome on in. So do we just, like, advance to the Dark Lord's throne? Is that where we go? Maybe? Maybe? Probably fight some random encounter battles, just not that one. There's not that one there. My good gracious, what is going on here? You resist that. There's nothing else that, like, hits multiple targets, though. So I'll just do this anyway. That's what I'll do. Okay, yeah. Seems pretty alrighty. So let's see here. So the yeah, so I need to be adjacent to allies that I'm healing if I do that. So I can do this then. Is what we can do to get these guys. Bam! Fire! Cool. Alright, so look how far the butterflies go. Like, look at this. So yeah, charge up your butterflies. So yeah, we have the single shot, double shot, hollow point, and then the through and through that can hit like multiple there. I'll just do like single shot on this upper guy for now because the butterflies might just murderize everyone over there. We'll see. We'll see if the butterflies are still pretty OP. If that's the case. So let's see here. Let's do this. Yeah, whatever they might be. Yeah, just pulls out a gun. Butterflies! Well, bam! Yeah, it's still pretty strong. And puts him to sleep. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty nutty, honestly. That's honestly a pretty nutty move. Not gonna lie. Okay. Yeah, poisoned for 1 whole damage. Swoop! Ow. Mean. Yeah, I get a single bit of poison damage. So they back off. There's no actual damaging thing that I can do from afar with them. It's just like, you know, debuff kind of thingamabobs and effects. I guess I'll just come up and kick ya. Yeah, whatever this thing is. Some sort of ostrich. Some sort of ostrich, if I had to guess. There, look. And everyone can get, like, experience and stuff and get stronger, you know? Will be the case. Yeah, follow the purple. I swear, if there's bosses before these doors again, okay, good. You know, probably created time paradox by introducing hentai to the Middle Ages. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that was something that he did. Maybe he shouldn't have been brought on this journey. Are there more of these flaming skulls now than the last time we were here? Am I losing my mind? Or am I going crazy? Let's see here. Can we just big smackaroo like this? Okay, we can just big smackaroo like that. Cool. We can just do that. And then, like, kick this one, I guess. Falcon kick! Just puts his hands in his pocket. He just thwack kicks like that. Yeah, Yuno has a lot of things. So I guess if you go through, like, the Twilight of Edo Japan with, like, a pacifist run, you'll come into this with, like, almost nothing. But considering what my little cousin did there, I'm kind of coming in with, like, a lot of things. It's kind of what's going on here. So, okay, well, I'll take out that one. Yeah, something or other. Counter invigorate. You gonna buff yourself for that? Oh. 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 All the buffs. Ow. Ow. Really? Sure, let's give it a shot. It sure is a lot of buffs. Counter invigorate. Really? Really? Just always gonna, like, counter heal yourself? Hardly seems fair. Doesn't really seem super duper fair. Yeah, I think you can kill the ghost over and over again without gaining kills. You can technically level up even in the pacifist run. I guess so. I guess it's not like, you know, the present day one that necessarily needs you to do something specific to get those things. I guess it's just leveling up. Well, I could not move Ness before that point to help out there. So I lose the will to fight, maybe. Mother's shame. Sure. See if that does that. Oh yeah, I guess that does do like some damage. Are you infatuated? Unity. Ow. Let's see here. I don't know. Sure. And we can do this. See if we can take you. Oh, that was some pretty good damage that time. But you're just gonna keep on healing yourself. This is actually so dumb. What the heck? I don't know. I don't know. Really? Huh? Ah! I don't know. Some enemies that are impending death, so they back off? Maybe? Do that? Oh. Okay, that's actually a damaging attack as well. Let's see here. Well, you're doing that. Wow. At least there's the counter. At least there's that. I don't know. How about the first step? That's what we can do. Bam! The kick. Okay, is Yuno gonna get experience for that? Nope.
I'm just getting started.
I got level ups on everyone else. Oh, I got something else there? Guardian Angel. Triple twist. But yeah, so he just didn't get experience for that one. Darn. Oh, this is the dead end way. Yeah, I gotta follow the purple that way. That's what I gotta do. This way, I remember now. Seems like there's more skulls with fire on top than I remember there being here last time. That's what it kind of seems like. The heck are you guys? The heck are you? Unseen bow's arrow. Punch enemies from a distance with a striker concentrated will. And that's just a reaction thing. That's what that is. Yeah, they're certainly something, huh? Certainly something here. So something's tears. Ow. Alright. Yeah, at least Sundown has the counters there. Was there a tweet where he said you feel like you're losing brain cells when you read the comments on your Pokemon videos? Same, man? Yeah. Yeah. Like, one of my complaints about that trailer, and like the trailers of Scarlet and Violet in general, is that I still don't know what the game is. Like, what's the main objective? They just market it as like a region where you explore and do Pokemon things. It's like, okay, but what actually is the game? Like, what's the goal? What am I doing here? You're hunting for treasure. What does that mean? What treasure am I hunting for? Like, what does anything mean? You know, I don't get it. And I had this one commenter that's like, oh, it's really not hard to understand what it is. And I was like, okay, what is it then? And they went in depth about this stuff that was like clearly Googled and like researched. And I was like, okay, rephrase. What about this trailer like tells you all this stuff that you probably really clearly just Googled, you know? And they were just like, oh, well, if you can't figure out what the game is, then I can't help you, as like painting me like I was just like really dumb for not understanding what the video game is. And it's like, oh, and it's not the role of a trailer to tell you what the game is. It's like, it's not? Is it not? Isn't it an important thing to know like what the product is before you're buying it? Like, you have to strike a balance, not tell like every single thing about the game, obviously. Like, obviously, you know, leave some things to be like a surprise and not just have it be spoiled if it's like a big important story thing, obviously. But you do want people to know what the video game is that they're buying. Like, that's, oh, I just need to take out that guy. Like, isn't that one of, if not the most important thing in like marketing at all? Like, but nah, a trailer's not supposed to teach you what a game is. Instead, you're supposed to just like blindly go buy the game and just hope that you took like a good gamble that it's what you hope that it would be, I guess, or something. Like, it's so strange. And it's strange because the one commenter in specific, I don't even think was someone that just like specifically sought out like my Pokemon videos to be saying stuff like that. That name, I believe I've seen around before on things like Fire Emblem Fates. I believe said person has been around like my channel for a little while, but for whatever reason, when I said like I have a hard time understanding what the heck Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is, oh neat, it was just like, well, time to tell him how dumb he is for not understanding what the heck is going on here in a trailer that does nothing to express what the hell is going on here. Winter's Chill learned. Cool. Yeah, Treasure Hunt Gym Challenge, a third thing that you can't remember. It's like dealing with like the rowdy students that it's like, okay, why are they baddies? You know? Why do we need to stop them? Also, if there's still students, it implies that they're still in like the program. Like, there's still students. They're not like ex people of said thing like Team Skull was. They seem like knockoff Team Skull, but I don't understand why you need to take them down. Why you like, I don't understand things. And what does the treasure hunt mean exactly? Like, I just find myself very, very confused by said trailers. Remember Pokemon Sun Moon showed you 90% of the game in the trailers? Because that was Game Freak malfunctioning, I guess so. I guess so. Hey, a golden top knot, whatever the heck that is there. Maybe I'll put it on, maybe I won't. Well, maybe I will. Yeah, Those days where Game Freak actually showed you what the heck the game was. Yeah, no more. Really bring up my special attack, but I guess you don't need that. Yeah, well, whatever. No more of the days when you would actually be told what the heck the game was, you know. Or then there's things like Ultra Sun and Moon where it's like, okay, well, players know what Sun and Moon is now. So we're just gonna show like basically all of Ultra Sun and Moon here, essentially. You basically understand like the entire game at this point before it comes out. Know exactly what to expect. But yeah, no, don't expel the students. Just send this one shot with no experience whatsoever to deal with them. I'm sure nothing will go wrong with it. Yeah, discipline them. That'll go really well. It'll be a strange time when that game comes out, won't it? It'll be a strange time, huh? Bam. Ah, so they back off meant like literally there. Alright, sure, you resist that. But you're weak to water. Wasn't Water Spout like really strong as well? If I recall. Yep. Sure is. Counter Invigorate. I did a lot more damage than you're gonna heal though this time. So if I do another Water Spout, you're out of here. You're out of town. Too bad I received my own water damage. Dragonfire. Man, Ultra Moon marketing. Revisit a change to Lola. Like 2% or different. Yeah. Sounds like Ultra Sun and Moon in a nutshell. Triple Twist. Fire 3-round burst faster than the eye I can follow at an enemy. Ah. Let's try it out. Interesting. Thank goodness he never runs out of bullets. And thank goodness you don't counter like the water tile damage. Wow, that's mean. That's really mean. So I need to do that. But yeah. Is your opinion on pirating Pokemon games? Depends what game. Like, when it comes to Nintendo in general, they are, like, so bad at preserving their legacy content, and, like, the few instances where they make it available, they'll just do it in, like, the worst possible way. Like, let's say you want to play Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask on your Switch. You gotta pay, like, what is it, like, $80 American? No, it's like $50 American for the expansion pass, $80 Canadian is what it is. Just to buy like the whole bundle for like a year's worth of a subscription of all these Nintendo 64 games, even if you just want to play like Majora's Mask. So honestly, when it comes to Nintendo's legacy content in general, I feel like freaking, like, I know I shouldn't be saying it as a content creator, but freaking go for it, because they are so bad at preserving their legacy content, and the few instances that they can be bothered is like so gosh dang awful that it's like, wow, did they really expect people to do this? Right into that problem today. What with Nintendo handling their legacy content, different games, same issue. Imagine a universe where Nintendo actually preserved their legacy content. Well, the Virtual Console was like pretty cool. They were on the right track with the Virtual Console, but then after Iwata passed and things kind of changed at the company, well, they are a lot more enthused about like the easier way to make a buck and scummier ways now, rather than like preserving their classic games in a meaningful way. And that's like it's honestly just like a major disservice to the preservation of classic content, you know? Especially considering they hate piracy so much, when it's like, well, you've kind of forced people's hands, you know? Nintendo probably has a 200-man team coming together for daily meetings to try to very carefully craft the worst possible way to make their legacy content available. That's honestly what it feels like. Like, when they announced Nintendo 64 Online, I had known for a long time that I wanted to do, like, the entire Paper Mario series on the channel, and I always do games on this channel in order, so I was like, okay, one day I'll do Paper Mario 1, and then I'll do the other Paper Mario games. But when they announced N64 Online and Paper Mario coming to the Switch, I was like, oh, okay, that plan to do Paper Mario one day, let's change it to like right now, because I wanted to beat it before it was made available on the Switch so that the Nintendo ninjas couldn't hold me accountable for not like paying for it on the Switch, because I would have had to pay $100 because I run like a family plan, and I did not want to pay $100 Canadian to play Paper Mario 64, you know? So after that was announced, I kind of bum rushed a playthrough of Paper Mario to get it done before the release of Paper Mario on the Switch. And I did it successfully, and now Paper Mario 1 is done on the channel. Completely emulated before it was made available on the Switch. They can't hold me accountable for doing that. I didn't have the option to get it on the Switch yet. So that was my worry as a content creator, is that, you know, Nintendo ninjas might kind of hate me for doing that. So that's why I did it like before before it was even an option to get it on the Switch. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. When it comes to like games that are available nowadays, I do very much believe in, you know, the importance of supporting the developers who made a game. But, you know, if said company has, you know, made like a lot of really crummy business practices, but you are curious about a game anyway, like the Pokemon company, like EA, like probably some other companies that can be named as well. Well, I wouldn't do it myself, but I'm not gonna shame somebody who does. Like, you know, like I honestly can't really see it as like a awful evil kind of thing. If someone's like pirating games from like some indie developer that's like trying to scrape by, it's like, come on, man, can you maybe support the creator? But against like some company that's making like so many anti-consumer decisions, it's like, well, I'm not gonna pirate it myself, but I'm not exactly gonna hold it against anybody who does, let's just say, is the only case there, you know. But yeah, I mean, if you also can't afford to buy the product, there's also that situation there. I don't remember what game it was, but I believe that there was like some game at one point where the director was like, if you can't afford to buy this game, fine, pirate it, but then support the game by word of mouth, by talking about the game with like friends and stuff. And I think that that's like an awesome stance to have, you know, is like if a project is meaningful to you and you can support it financially, then heck yeah, go ahead and do that. But I'm of the opinion that nobody should be like denied the right to play awesome video games just because they can't afford it. So I forget what game this was exactly, but whatever game this was and whatever game director that was, I'm of his stance where it's like, if you can't afford it, then like you shouldn't be denied the right to, you know, play awesome video games. So pirate it and play it that way, but support it in different ways then. Talk to your friends about it and talk about like the awesome time you had with it, you know. Give it like some advertising, that kind of way, you know, so that you're still supporting it in a way that you can, you know. I think that that's like a good stance to have. Yeah, it didn't necessarily mean you can't afford it, just that it isn't available because Nintendo doesn't sell it. Oh, yeah, that's there's that. Or Nintendo sells it in like such a backwards way, like the situation with me where it's like either emulate Paper Mario or wait until it's out on the Switch and pay $100 to play Paper Mario on the Nintendo 64, you know? But yeah, still think you're entitled to play video games, though it's still a legendary project. I guess so, but I just feel like, you know, video games are a really cool, you know, thing that can be really influential and impactful, and I, you know, personally have been like really impacted them by my life, and I feel like, you know, those experiences that I've had that have been so life-changing, I just want like other people to be able to experience that same like awesome life-changing thing, you know, at least for like the really incredible games that have like really stood out to me in my life, you know. At least there's that. But I mean, like anybody with a computer, I feel like should in theory be able to play like, you know, classic legacy content through like emulation, stuff like that. Like even if you can't afford to play like modern games, then hey, at least like emulating classic legacy content is still an option, and there's like still a fantastic library there that's, you know, that's been made over the years. So still plenty of great games to play there, like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, for example. Here's all the bosses and stuff. But yeah, literally playing Black 2 because you don't want to buy a DS or a copy of Black 2 for like $100 each at minimum. Yeah, or I mean, buying a copy of Black 2 nowadays wouldn't even support the original company anyway. Like, it would just be, you know, off of secondhand sellers, like pre-owned things. Like, so if in my opinion, if a game exists in a way where no matter what way you buy it, it's not possible to support the original creators anymore, then absolutely, freaking pirate it, in my opinion. If you can't financially support the original creators at all because it's literally not being sold anymore, then yeah, do it, you know? Either pirate Thousand Year Door or buy it for $300 on eBay without the creators getting any cent. Yeah. Exactly, and yet Nintendo's so adamant about piracy, even though they gain nothing from you know, stuff like that, $300 copies on eBay, for example. The only thing that they gain are people being starved of classic content and being like, oh, I wish I could play that game. So that when Nintendo eventually offers their like overpriced alternatives, it's like, oh, I can finally play that game. I have to buy that overpriced alternative from Nintendo, you know. It's kind of the case. You know. All right, are we gonna go see the Dark Lord? We gonna go say hi to him and stuff? I guess that's the way that I see it. That's the way that I see it there. All right. Oh, there was a skip thing Bob there. I was pressing X like, why is my menu opening? And it was given the option of like skip there. So I doubt that this is like the final boss at this point. I think Lancer was saying to be level 16 before the final boss, but I don't think that this would be the final boss at this point, because I've heard that this actually like takes a while. This final route thingamabob. So we shall see. We shall see what happens here.